So this is where I ended my last video, and as promised, I said we would go ahead and check this place out. Now we're in Luna, up in La Union province, and this is called the Baluarte watchtower. This is a 400-year-old watchtower facing the West Philippine Sea, built during the Spanish period. It's a 5 by 5.6 meter high, made by reddish brick structure located at Barangay Victoria, Municipality of Luna. Spaniards created the tower as a lookout post for the approaching attacks of Japanese, Chinese, and Moro pirates and other conquerors in the coastal towns of La Union. The guards were able to warn the locals of Luna to protect and defend their properties from ransacking. The Baluarte also serves as a communication tower during World War II. Before the watchtower stands in disarray, vertically cut in two because of eroded base and foundation. Its two halves stand with concrete post supports on its sides. Recently, the tower was totally split in half after it was hit by big waves and strong winds that were spawned by a typhoon. The Philippine government managed to repair the tower, maintaining structure's architectural design and materials. Today, the restored Baluarte looks like a fusion of old and new architecture, but it's still a historical landmark in the province that symbolizes Luna's stability and unity. They also have this gate here with a heart-shaped ring of iron full of rusty locks, new locks, and apparently it symbolizes lovers locked in love forever, as I'm told by some of the locals. If you yanked on one of these locks really hard, you could probably rip one off because they've been here for a while. Pretty interesting. Now, the town of Luna is named after the Luna brothers, a painter, sculptor, and political activist, Juan Luna, and Revolutionary General Antonio Luna. Their mother is a native of the town, formerly named Napak Pakan. The Luna beaches are known for their multiple colored and multiple sized pebbles. They come in various colors, and the locals will collect them, bag them up, and sell them to traders from Metro Manila and other parts of Luzon. This particular industry has given Luna the reputation as Northern Luzon's Pebble capital. So in this particular area, this is not known as white, pristine, sandy beaches, as it's just strewn full of pebbles, or as some people might refer to them as rocks. And there's so many of them. And it's amazing at what the locals are able to make and achieve and sell as they collect these different pebbles or rocks. So I thought I would take a walk up over here. We're going to go ahead and leave the old tower, the old 400-year-old tower, and you'll see some locals that live here, and it's amazing at what they do and what they're able to manufacture and make just from the pebbles that they collect along the beaches. They'll group them into like colors, like sizes, like shapes, things like that. And of course, they'll bag them up, and there'll be vendors from other areas of Luzon that will pass through here and buy these. And most likely, they're either gonna make some cool artifacts, things to sell. There's some of the bags right there. They make pottery, just all kinds of really neat things. And it's amazing that they do it all with these rocks or pebbles. Take a look at some of this handicraft work. These are some planters here. I think that's really cool. They're taking advantage of what Mother Nature provides them, and they're able to sustain a certain industry to help sustain their livelihood. We'll go check out another one or two over here. And these bags of pebbles or stones or rocks, whatever you want to call them, they're not expensive at all. There's a little bird bath there. And they just group them and pile them like this. And if you're into working with your hands and into making things, decorative things, unique and unusual items, this is a really cool concept. Hey, bonsai tree, look at that. I didn't expect to see that here. Now these wall hangings, or whatever you want to call them, you can tell they're made with the pebbles, and then they're either painted or lacquered or shellacked in there. Pretty cool, huh? And that's just on someone's house. So I thought that was really cool. And there's no loss for pebbles or stones. Now, amazingly, here at the same site is, ta-da, that's right, a restaurant. Look at that, we even got some caricature, famous Filipino caricatures built on here. And the name of this place is Steak Tuan. Don't know where they came up with that name, but I thought it was pretty cool. So I went ahead and checked out their menu. It was around lunchtime. Look at that, they even got pebbles or rocks right here as part of their cashier stand. Pretty amazing. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I looked over their menu and it looks like they're really into steak. T-bones, porterhouses, ribeyes, whatever. The prices were very reasonable. And because I was still quite a ways away from Luna proper downtown, and I wasn't sure where I was heading from here, I thought it was time that we go ahead and get a bite to eat. So I went ahead and asked for a menu and said, let's see what this place is all about. Here we go. Now we have a menu to look over the fare and see what they have to offer. Again, the prices are absolutely reasonable. But I didn't want to fill up because I still had a ways to go. So I went ahead and opted for just a burger and fries, wanted to try it out. Now they do have some party platters where you can sample different types of meats that they like to feature for 4 to 5 people or 6 to 8 people. So that's pretty cool. And there again, just for a sample, looks pretty good. So this is what I got, and I thought it was great. The burger was right. The only thing I said was no lettuce. And the fries were very crispy on the outside and very nice on the inside. So I thought that was really neat that I was able to come here, see a historical landmarker, see some of the pebbles, stones, rocks, beer not included in this price, of course. And there was a great steak and burger joint right here on the water. Definitely something worth putting on your bucket list. If you're up in the Luna area, you absolutely want to come over here and check this place out.